You know, multifamily is a team sport. That's what I love about this business. You don't have to go at it alone. You can partner with other people. You can raise money from other people. And as a result, you can play into your strengths. You can do the things that you already love to do. You can partner with people who complement you in such a way. You can have more fun doing it, and you can scale the business a lot faster together. But how do you network to find these partners and these investors? And that's what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to share with you 5 ways to grow your network. And we're going to do that right now. Let's do this. Hi there, I'm Michael Blanc. I help people become financially free with real estate by investing in apartment buildings. Make sure you subscribe to this channel because we're putting out stuff every single week, and I don't want you to miss a thing. You know, you're only one relationship away from reaching an entirely new level. I remember a little while back, when I first got started with apartment buildings, like my limit for buying a building was like $500,000. It was my first one, and maybe I could wrap my head around $1 million. I'd have to raise like $250,000. And man, I really struggled with that, especially from a mindset perspective. And then I went to one of those real estate investing meetings, and I sat next to a guy, and we got into a conversation, we ended up having lunch, and it turns out this guy just sold his development company. And his problem was that he wanted to invest in real estate. He was looking for partners to do that. And again, his problem was that he wanted to deploy more than $1 million per deal. I was like, more than $1 million per deal? Are you kidding right now? Like I'm barely wrapping my head around raising $250,000, and this guy wants to invest a minimum. All of a sudden, within like a second, my mind shifted from something that was completely impossible for me a minute ago, which is buying a $10 million building, to how can I find a $10 million building? Just because this one guy sat next to me and just blew my mind. And I have noticed this over and over again with networking. When you get out of the house, both in person and virtual, when you go out and meet people, magical things happen. You know, there's really a variety of reasons why you want to go out and network. For example, you want to find partners. Partners who complement you. For example, you could be a deal finder, someone else could raise the money. Okay, that's a great partnership right there. So partners are key, helping raise capital. The other one, of course, is networking to raise capital. That's also important. The other one is for support. I mean, you might want to recruit an advisor, an unpaid advisor or a paid advisor, networking for them. Also, you want to network with peers. Who are people that you can maybe form a mastermind with who are trying to do what you are doing, and you can only meet those when you go out networking. So there's 4 reasons you want to go network. Let's talk about 5 different ways you can do that in today's times. All right, tip number 1 is to join free groups. Now, there's a variety of free groups out there. Meetups, okay? Meetups obviously was an in-person thing. A lot of them involved virtually right now, and some of them are hybrid as well, but meetups are a fantastic way to meet people. These are typically free, and if they're in person, they're local, so go to meetup.com and find these meetups. There's still real estate investing meetings, these RIA meetings that are out there, but there's also online groups. For example, there's Facebook groups that you can join. There are groups on LinkedIn in bigger pockets that you can join. The pro is that they're free. The con is that the quality of the people in the room is actually relatively low. There's a huge spectrum of people in there. There's usually a lot of people in there, and there's a lot of tire kickers and a lot of noise in there. That leads me to the second tip, which is to join paid groups. Now, some meetups are paid, and that eliminates a lot of other people. And then there are other online virtual communities that are paid. For example, ours is called the Dealmaker Mastermind. It's at themichaelblanc.com/DMM. For a small monthly fee, you can actually join a more exclusive group of people. And because there's a small monthly fee, it kind of increases the quality in the room. And there's a lot of networking that happens, joint venturing that we talked about, and raising capital in that group. So you might want to consider the Dealmaker Mastermind as a premium group to check out. The third way to network is more target networking on platforms like LinkedIn or Bigger Pockets. What I love about both of them is Bigger Pockets has different forums. Of course, you can join a conversation. You can also search people by geography. LinkedIn has very sophisticated searching. You can, again, search people by geography, by zip code, if you're an attorney and want to connect with other attorneys who are interested in real estate, you can literally reach out to them, message them, and have a conversation online. So you can network virtually and make very targeted connections with people. Very powerful. Tip number 4 is to attend virtual real estate conferences. And almost every conference last year in 2020 went virtual due to COVID, including ourselves at Dealmaker Live. And so the networking went virtual. Not nearly as effective, you might think, except for check out episode MB260, episode 260 with Susie Sevier and Michael Barnhart. And that came out recently in episode 260. A couple Americans who live in England who closed on an 88-unit deal, raised money all from the United States using only virtual networking techniques. And the stuff they share on the podcast is insane, like ninja stuff. Like, my mind was blown listening to these guys, how systematic they were in networking virtually online like crazy. So definitely check out that episode if you want to get some tips for networking virtually online. But it's a great way to participate in breakouts. Then a lot of them have community platforms where you can message people, you can have discussions, and then you peel away. This is their secret. You peel away into offline conversations, and that's where the magic happened. That's how they raised the capital. That's how they found partners on the ground. So virtual real estate conferences, a great fourth way to network. And number 5, of course, is in-person real estate conferences. Ours is always in the summer. It's called Dealmaker Live. You can go to dealmakerliveevent.com. It's happening again in July, at this time in Dallas like it was in 2019. Last year was entirely virtual. This year it'll be in-person and virtual. We're going to do the hybrid thing. We can have more people attend that way. And of course the magic in these networking events is much more magical because you can have in-person conversations right then and there. And again, you're looking for potential partners. You're looking for capital. You're looking for peers, for support network, and you're looking for potential advisors. So there you have it. There's 5 ways to network and the 4 things you should look at when you're networking. Now remember, Dealmaker Live is coming in July. It's dealmakerliveevent.com. Check it out. Reserve your seats right now, either in person or virtual. It's going to be the multifamily syndication event of the year. Do not miss it. My name is Michael Blank. Catch you next time.